Hi, I'm Josh Legard, co-founder of KickoffLabs. I'm here today with a really quick landing page mini makeover and review session. So I'm going to take a look at a customer's landing page and give them a little mini makeover review. Before I start, I'll let you know this broadcast is sponsored by KickoffLabs. That would be us. We help people set up viral contests and giveaways in a matter of minutes. So our customers have collected over now 20 million leads with our viral contests. You could be next to collect several 100,000 leads in your campaign. All right, let's move on over to the customer's page. I don't know anything about this customer. I only took a really brief look at the page before I started. And just to kind of give a really quick run through, I'm going to draw on the page a little bit and do some call outs, then we'll make some changes live on this page. So the first thing, I'm never a fan of this block section in here with the logo. I feel like the logo would be a lot cleaner if it was just on top of here, and we'll get to that. I don't quite get novel magnets like you've never seen before. This introductory line should explain exactly what it is. I always tell people when there's more than 5 different sets of fonts on the page, then you're using a little bit too many. And then there's, in this case, there's the cursive in the logo 1. You've got this 2, this smaller white text 3, this large white text in block 4, medium-sized white text, you're on 5, and the button is now 6 different font faces on the first screen. And so I would encourage you to simplify that greatly on the page. Now, if I close the writer, let's scroll down on the page a little bit. In this next section here, I feel like things are just a little bit too close. See how there's just not enough space. It doesn't feel quite comfortable. And then the other thing is, this is about twice as much text as you should use for each of these sections. And the same here. This text could be cut down 50% in each section. And another thing is, think about more specific headlines in this section. So living the dream, our catalog, and coming soon maybe are all things that just about any company could use in their marketing. And so what's unique to you and your company? The same with subscribe today and enjoy all the perks. Imagine if the headlines told a story as you were going through the page. And then finally, I'd like to see a 2018 copyright. So that's something you could modify on the page. Let's go up and make some of these changes to this page really quickly. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete this section here. I'm going to go ahead and add the logo up here. I'm going to delete this line of text here. I think it's just a little bit too much on the page. And then I'm going to get rid of this box. Like this has this box around it, and I'm just going to get rid of this background color. And what we're going to do instead is we're going to add a background to the whole region and make it a little bit darker here. There we go. We're going to do the whole region so that way you can still read the white text on here. And the other thing we're going to do is, instead of saying now maps like you've never seen before, while you're waiting for our store's grand opening, just no need to say that. You're basically saying we do novel magnets. And I wish this, I don't have a headline off the top of my head, but I wish this was a little bit more descriptive of what your product is actually going to be. But I could certainly say we can get rid of this line. You don't need it. Get your free ebook now. We're giving away a free PDF guide on, and I wish this was the same font here. So let's start simplifying the fonts in this case. So select this. We'll simplify the, get rid of the formatting. I sort of just like the white text on top of here. Let me get rid of this formatting. All right, so now I've got the font size at 20, and I've got get your free ebook now as this second headline, and then I'm going to change this. Actually, I think this is 30 that I did, so I'm going to change this to this similar font size in here. Change this to 30 as well, so they're all the same size. Let's see. And then this is just duplicate text, like simply sign up so we know where to send it. Because it already says sign up now and get your free ebook in the button here. And I mean, there's still the underlined text. There's still this call out for free, but it's much simpler now than it was before. The look of this page, and I think you could probably even go simpler looking. Maybe if we take this size down to 26 or 24, there we go. A little bit smaller there, smaller than it was before, so that way it's underneath the underline. Now for this section here, we should be able to take this, and let's just add a little bit of space over here, a little bit of space on this region up top here, just to add in a little bit more space. And so this subject line here, it says our giveaway. This is where you should really say about the ebook, like something instead of, because you already said it's an ebook, so just say about the ebook. And then, in here, in terms of cutting down text, I don't want to get into all the specifics of copy, but think about what you could do. This just looks so much more powerful if you had it down to, cut this whole middle purpose here, and it just looks a lot simpler than it did before, and much more approachable to read than it did before. And the same thing, in here. Living the dream, we just simplify that down. If we simplify this down, but again, thinking about how you can make this really specific to your needs, to your audience here. Let's see what else. Coming soon. This really should just be something more specific. About the store opening, or something in here, say a sneak peek in our various collections, like it should say get a sneak peek, and it should explain what the sneak peek is. In this section down here, the background has nothing to do with magnets, so I'd really just kill the background image here in this section. Of course, then you're going to have to make the text you have to make the text a different color so you can see the text. But if we do that throughout this region here, we take the text and make this all. Just looks a lot simpler and cleaner here. And if you want a color here to be a little bit different than the rest of it, then I would say think about kind of that same purplish hue you've got up above, just something simple like a solid color like this. And let's add some more space to the bottom of this region here. That way it's a little bit more spaced out. The section stands out on its own. When it says subscribe today and enjoy all the perks, this is where I would really rethink about what these headlines are. So this says expect to receive guaranteed cool videos and fun facts. So get cool videos and fun facts. So save time and effort. How do you save time and effort? Don't go to the store is a more specific benefit. Where it says save money, you're talking here about daily specials. So maybe this should say get daily specials, because that's more specifically how they're going to be saving money through this. And that's really the changes. So to kind of go with it, I simplified the top dramatically to kind of get it all in one view. Think about chopping your copy in half. I took a stab at just cutting some stuff out, and then this section I would expect this to be cut out as well. So let's just take this out there. Added some spacing between the regions, got rid of a background image that doesn't help tell your story, and just kind of simplified the whole thing just a little bit. And we add some more padding here. So padding top 60, that looks a little bit better there. And I'll save this, and I hope you enjoyed this review. Let us know how it goes. You can always publish these changes yourself on your account later. Thanks. Bye.